I saw an elephant the other day. It's the baby elephant was stuck in like a mud pit, and the humans come along and with a tractor and all this help, they get the baby elephant out and free it, while the mother and the rest of the elephants look on. And the mother elephant like waves at them afterwards, and she's blowing and she's waving. And finally the people go, "You're welcome." And they wave back. And only then does she leave. She waited on them to acknowledge her before she left. And it was just like, she knows what happened.
I love those animal videos. What I love is when the animal goes to the human asking for help. Like a sea lion be like, maybe you see the bottle on my head. Can you help a brother out with this? Or like, look, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm kind of trapped in a net right now. Can you cut this free?
Now this is really embarrassing.
I saw a dolphin go to some people on a boat. They had a dog on their boat, and they thought the dolphin was acting distressed and led them back to another dolphin stuck in a net.
Mm-hmm.
And after they freed it, they jumped in the water. They've got snorkels and stuff. After they freed it, one of the dolphins offered them a fish. He's like, "Here you go. Thank you so much. Here's this fish." And the person pretends to eat it to like not hurt the dolphin's feelings.
Well, I mean, the dolphin definitely knew he was pretending. And it was like, you know what? I bet he's saving it for later. He's probably not hungry. He appreciates it.
I bet Kyle saw this because it's been on Reddit a lot. That's where I saw it. But there were 2 seals trapped together by a fishing net, and it was uncomfortably tight. These seals were like a little bit wounded, and they go to, or a guy, and somehow that human starts helping him. They cut him free, and when the first one's cut free, he goes like 6 feet away, and then he waits for his bro, and when they get the second seal free, they both leave together. I was like, I like that. That was definitely a community thing.
Yeah. Animals are so much smarter than people used to say on like Animal Planet, where it'd be like, oh, this pride of lions may look like they're mourning the departure of their old patriarch, but in reality, it is merely instinct for them to watch as he walks away. There's no emotion. And it's like, no, these things, like, at least the smart animals, they feel deeper than we previously used to know. And they're definitely
smart. I think the smarter they are, the more they feel. And I don't think there's anything special about us. We're not, God didn't make us, and Eve didn't come from no rib. We're just animals that just like the rest of them. And I really believe that. I think they're just like us, just stupid. And they have those feelings of love and hate and love and all that stuff. I really do believe that. I've seen it. I've seen too much evidence to believe anything else. Although last night, incredible steaks, Taylor.
I think people underestimate how dog-like cows are. They are affectionate, sweet animals.
They're sweet.
Have you seen those mini cows that have like emo hair?
Yeah.
They have like emo hairdos where it's like beautiful like hair on top of their head that grows long like people hair, and it's like styled and it's like in
I've
their
seen it,
faces.
But they weren't mini cows. They were huge. The ones
they make mini versions that people have as pets, and they're about the size of your Great Danes, I guess, maybe even smaller. And they just clop around in people's houses. I don't think you can house
much heavier though.
I
like that guy.
That
I don't even
hate him.
I don't even fucking care. Just eat me.
This one definitely voted for Kamala.
Oh yeah.
I don't get along with my dad.
Fucking hate my dad. He sucks. He's so rude to me.
I feel
he doesn't
bad.
get me.
like I won't eat. I think I'm cutting pork out. I don't think I'm gonna eat any more pork just because pigs. I think pigs are even smarter than cows. I've seen those videos of pet pigs too, and it's like fuck.
You're gonna cut pork out?
I'm cutting pork out. I don't even like it that much. I
even
like
the tasty bits?
Occasionally. I don't think I like pork enough to justify the cruelty. Because like the way they're raised is really awful, and I don't know how they slaughter them specifically, but it can't be good. I doubt they they rock them to sleep with like some sort of gentle like anesthetic. They probably electrocute them to death while they drown them and cut their throats simultaneously or something.
Mm-hmm.
Just
at least they don't die alone.
Chickens, it's rough. They have this machine that cuts their throats while they're upside down, but then they dunk them into boiling water like so soon after that I don't know if he was dead yet. You know, I think he might have like cut his throat and then boiled him alive.
Give him an extra like 10 seconds.
You thought Henrietta had it bad?
Yeah,
Henrietta had it pretty bad.
Factory farming is, anytime you watch a factory farming video, you're like, oh, well, this is reprehensible. Like, this is despicable. What's going on here? Oh my goodness.
I've seen it. I've been to the processing factory for chickens. They invite you. They're like, hey, you want to come? Like it's a fucking group outing or something. Like they invited you to Dave and Buster's. Hey, you want to come to the slaughterhouse? I got credits. It's like, it's awful.
Yeah, they have their own Willy Wonka and like a red stained stinky apron who comes out there and does a little sachets out there to sing you a song about chicken heads. Like, yeah, it would be too easy for me to. I don't need any more introspection about the amount of meat I eat, because if I spend too long watching videos about it, I'll end up doing something like cutting out pork. Or what I do know myself, I wouldn't cut out meat. I'd just feel worse about it. I would just feel bad. I'd be like, man, these carnitas are great. Are they good enough to justify the mass slaughter?
Like I have no mercy.
Chickens, I don't care. Chickens can get fucked.
I grew up with those things. I promise you, they're just like, they're cannibalistic little not proto, but omega dinosaurs.
Yeah.
they're just evolved dinosaurs. They've got reptilian brains. I don't think they're feeling much. I do see some sweet ducks though and swans on YouTube where like the little kid will come home and its duck will run up to it and it'll wrap its long neck around the little kid to like give it a hug. Fuck, I can't eat duck now.
Ooh, and that sucks because duck is delicious.
Can't eat duck.
Go to your local lake and try to pet a duck. They'll be.
Well, I mean, they're defensive. If a duck came in your house, started petting your kids, you'd be like, "Whoa, get out of here, Quacky! What are you doing?"
I'd think like free dinner. That's what I would think.
I would definitely try to pet the duck. If the duck was affectionate, I'd give it affection back.
And foie gras is horrific. Do you know? So it's duck liver, and to engorge the liver and make it more delicious, they force feed those ducks as part of like raising them. I think they do it every day. I've seen them do it. It's gruesome. They come along with like a machine and just jam it down its throat and like fill it, and the duck's like, you raped my stomach again. Yeah, I'm gonna rape your stomach every day until your liver's so engorged and delicious. Can I at least tool around in a little pond and quack? Never again.
No, that could burn a precious calorie. Yeah. No, that is, I don't like the needlessly mean foods where it's like, really, regular steak isn't good enough. We had to go veal. Like we couldn't make a regular steak. We had to like get this thing chained up, not letting it run around. Come on. At least let it grow up and it's a little bit of a pasture.
This is the traditional French meal of Ortolan bunting, and it is the most gruesome meal that I can imagine, that I know of.
This is even worse than foie gras. I don't even know what you're referencing. Haven't heard of it.
Okay, so I believe what they do is they take this songbird and then they drown it in...
Oh, I've heard of this. This is awful.
They drown it in like brandy or a tasty alcohol, and then they cook it, but lightly. Like they don't really give this thing a well done. You don't have your Ortolan bunting well done, I don't think. I think you had it kind of medium rare.
That would be garish.
And then you eat it whole. You bite it in half. This whole bird, this whole songbird that was drowned alive in brandy, I think it is, but I'm not sure. But when they eat it, they feel that it is such an awful thing, admittedly so, that they hide their faces from God while they do so. So everyone at the table drapes the big napkin over their heads, their faces, and they eat under it. That's the traditional way to eat this meal.
I bet the real reason is because it like pops or something.
Look at the picture.
Stuff could squirt out. I thought Zach was going to bring it up. I wasn't.
I did too.
Oh, well, I wish I could actually see him. I mean, they're not hiding from God, but they're certainly hiding from me here. Like I can't see.
This is how 2-year-olds hide.
If I can't see God, he can't see me. Yeah, it's just you can see that little teeny little bird in that dish
to the right.
Almost looks like a little, a little ramekin, something barely bigger than what you put sauce in.
I'd just be smoking under mine.
That's horrible.
Oh, you saw that? I was under the napkin.
That's like, dude, I want to come up with delicacies like this, where it's just the most absurd Mangala evil, but you say that it's classy. Like, this is raccoon a la Taylor. It's where we tie it up and blindfold it and put it on 2 cardboard boxes and put electrodes on its fingers as it stands there with its hands out. And it's like, this looks a lot like Abu Ghraib. And it's like, that's coincidental. Like, what we do is we wait. It's a meal of patience. And when he does eventually slip, he's insta-fried, and then we all feast.
He's either going to tell us about the WMDs or be delicious. Either way.
It's a win-win for us. Yeah, I don't like the needless cruelty. Like, have you ever seen videos of like Chinese people eating animals while they're alive?
Oh yeah.
It's
They're
like,
all about
like it's some like girl who has a squid that's like it's spazzing because it's afraid of dying. It's already out of water, and she's like, oh tee hee hee, and then she's like pouring soy sauce all over it, which is, it also doesn't like that.
Hates it.
Starts freaking out, and then she just is like biting into it. And number one, it's a texture that's disgusting. There's no way this lady is enjoying it. She's doing this to an animal in the same way any of the 3 of us would like glibly eat the hot chip challenge. Like, she's just taking it out on this animal. I don't like that one bit. That's fucked up.
As alien as they are, those arthropods, those squids and octopuses, and they also have those really short lifespans, but they seem incredibly intelligent. Like,
I thought you were going to say, as alien as they are, the Chinese have a lot of very interesting food delicacies as well. Orange chicken, we wouldn't have that without them. Actually, we would.
That's not true. That was
we
invented
did
in
that.
Hawaii. That was invented at Panda Express in Hawaii.
Yeah, we did that. So sorry, China. No credit for you there.
Yeah,
it's weird that octopi got as smart as they are, given that they live like 18 months. Like, typically longevity and intelligence are linked together. You learn things over time.
Elephants.
But to die in 18 months and still be clever enough to like unscrew bottles and stuff.
All sorts of problem solving that they do. It's fascinating. And it's like you said, I've seen the one where they take a sort of a screw-on lid jar and they put food inside of it, some sort of food, and then they screw it on and put it and give it to the thing, and it unscrews the goddamn jar. It unscrews the goddamn jar. Like you can't eat that motherfucker alive. He's figured some stuff out. Leave him alone.
Yeah.
Smarter than a baby.
There's no reason to eat animals alive. It's actively grosser than eating a dead animal.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to eat any of the animals alive. It can't improve anything about the taste or experience. Sucks for them though.
Think of an exception. You know, I'm usually driven to like, there's no reason to. What's nah, I think he's just right.
Yeah.
I think he's just right. I have no exceptions to the eating animals alive thing.
Going out on a limb here, but I don't think eating animals alive is too chill.
I mean, I like my produce fresh, but he specifically said animals, so that's not a gotcha.
I know I'm going to get destroyed in the comments for this one. For saying that you should kill animals. Dude, if I had to eat a cricket for like a reality show challenge, I'd stab it with a fork first. Like, I'd kill it.
I don't know about that, man.
Yeah, come on. You shouldn't be munching
I don't want to make
alive.
him all gooey before I put it in my mouth. The chewing will put him down. I promise.
I'd bite his head and then swallow him like a big pill.
Yeah, picture a big giant, like a Jack and the Beanstalk giant is going to eat you. Do you want to have your last moments of fear screaming and hearing the echoing of your own panic front, like reverberating from the back of his mouth? Or do you want him to like crush your head real quick, insta-dead, and then he munches you? Obviously.
I hope he's quick about it and he just bites my head. I hope he just bites my head and he crushes it so fast and my head just explodes and it's gone and I'm gone.
Like, yeah, and I hope I taste bad.
Oh, I will. I will.
I got slightly high off this one.
Whoa, what was that guy on? Feel a little woozy.
That's a delicacy, actually. We take a human and we give him gas station marijuana for 10 years. Doses you wouldn't believe, folks.
I saw him smoke 6 at a time. It's wild.